Hello, today's artists are a fun bunch. Their self-portraits show off their wild side, from ice-cold showers to naked dancing. Welcome to a thrills and spills episode of Portrait Artist of the Year. In the last heat, it was Paul Lee's ability to bring insight and sensitivity to his portrait of actor Saskia Reeves that dazzled the judges.
It's just surreal. Can't believe I've got through to the semi-final.
So who will be the second artist to earn their place in the semi-final? Flexing their artistic muscles in today's heat are Tussie Dunstall, an art teacher from Weymouth, freelance artist and property developer Shyam Ramsey, London-based artist, dancer and model Issue 1, Pierce Rhodes, a Dublin-based life model and art teacher, and Georgie Huxley, a professional artist living in East London.
I'm quite slow, but I'm hoping the adrenaline of today will speed me up and that I will have a finished portrait to turn around to the sitter.
Also competing are artist and musician Mick McNicholas from Berkshire, Tamsin Hennessy, a Warwickshire-based property developer, art and design teacher Lizzie Little, who lives in Glasgow, and Oxfordshire-based professional artist Polly Pincot.
I'm as prepared as I can be, I think. I've been practicing and I've been trying to get a bit of a game plan going, but whether that all goes out the window today is another question.
They're all in the running to win a £10,000 commission to paint multi-award-winning broadcaster Lorraine Kelly for the Portrait Gallery in Edinburgh. Deciding which artist will go through to the semi-final are the judges. Artist Tai-Shan Schierenberg, curator Kathleen Soriano, and art historian Kate Bryan. What better way to start the morning than with a bowl of sugary cereal?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have much nutritional value, but it's got great artistic value.
I almost missed the portrait, and that's quite a lovely discovery, that playing with our perception.
Shouldn't that face be wider? You know, either it should be, or it should be...
Oh, I see what you mean, sort of making the head expand slightly more.
It's more natural, yeah.
Artistic license.
Let's move on to another prop that steals the show.
I think the face is beautifully painted, and the hand holding the camera is so delicate.
You know, a lot of artists say they don't like that full face view, and this artist has done it really, really well.
I just love the energy. I love the way the artist has really been able to get all of these different depths and contours and shapes and components together just through using one pencil.
Some days you can go down a whole wall without seeing a hand. Here's another one.
It's really charming, absolutely perfect. Smack bang in the middle, nothing behind it. It's just great.
Often if you rest on your hand, that's the side you lean to, leaning away from the hand.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my God, the spoon, the hand, you're a real detective this morning.
Don't worry about that, I'm all over it.
I can't believe he's got away with the right-hand side of the cheek being totally undone like that.
This has a freshness to it, I think, because it feels like a study.
This one isn't a study. Someone's showing off about painting water.
And when you look at the different tones in the skin across the face, it's really quite varied and quite sophisticated.
I just love the consistency of the mark making, like to have everything operating on this horizontal plane.
Yeah, we get artists at work, and what you guys don't know is there's a lot of thinking goes on as well. A lot of suffering and thinking.
AKA reading the paper.
And I just love the contemplative nature of it.
This feels really realistic and believable, but it's pretty limited. If it wasn't for those plants, we would be existing in a pretty grey and bay universe. Really sensitively observed.
And here's a figure adorned with props.
It feels very contemporary. This is an artist who's using painting language that she's found herself, and that feels very fresh.
Artists. Your sitter is an actress who has flipped the script in performances of Julius Caesar and Hamlet. On screen, she's entertained audiences in The Good Wife and Apple TV's Criminal Record. Please welcome Kush Jumbo. Hello. Have a seat.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hi, thanks.
You're getting your portrait painted.
I am.
Do you know where it's going to go?
I'm hoping to have something to give to my son. He's 5. Yeah, I don't know, something for his toilet, I suppose. I don't know,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about the object you brought with you.
It's a complete work of Shakespeare that was given to me by my mum.
So how are you going to find today? I mean, have you got a plan?
I mean, I'm really excited to sit down for so long, because I don't usually get to do that very much.
I think you're all going to have a great day. Enjoy. Bye. Your sitter is a singer who has been spreading the sounds of Senegal across the globe. He played an essential part in the creation of the soaring soundtrack for Wakanda in Marvel's Black Panther films. Please welcome singer and humanitarian Baaba Maal.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hello,
How are you?
Good.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Baaba, fantastic outfit.
Oh, thank you very much.
Have you sat for a portrait before?
No.
No.
I'm so excited.
Good,
Yeah.
excellent. Tell us a bit about the object you've brought with you today.
I bring the guitar because that's my best friend in all the instruments of music that I'm playing.
Well, artists, you have a fascinating sitter. I'll leave you to get on. Your sitter today knows how to hit the right note. She's a classical singer. Pope Francis described her as having the voice of an angel, and he's infallible. Please welcome the celestial Paoli. Hello, welcome. Look at that, and mate, you look incredible. And I have to say, I don't think we've ever had a more misleading prop.
My Northern Ireland shirt takes me back to an unforgettable moment in Windsor Park when it was Northern Ireland versus Italy. I'm half Italian, and I was asked to sing both national anthems.
Right. Any chance of us hearing a little bit of something?
Why not?
Yeah?
I'll sing a little bit of Non ti scordar di me, which means do not forget me. Non ti scordar di me, la vita mia legata a te, ci è sempre annido nel mio corpo te, non ti scordare di me.
Wow. So, artists, that's your job. The gown, the woman, the shirt, the voice. I'll leave you to it. Artists, 4 hours divided by 3 sitters equals 9 masterpieces. I'm not a mathematician. Your time starts now.
Are you able to, like, maybe a little bit up? Just maybe, yeah. Perfect, perfect.
Can I have your head slightly more to the right, maybe?
Sure.
Is that comfortable?
I'm fine. It's a corset, so you can't really move too far in it anyway.
Let me know if you want me to look away. I don't have to look at you.
No, I think I like the connection because I feel like you're a really warm, soft person.
I am a warm, soft person.
But equally, there's so much strength in there
Yeah,
that I really want to try and get both those sides of
that
you.
would be ideal.
My initial thoughts of Kush are excitement. She's just brilliant. She's so warm and open, and she's got a really lovely aura about her. Visually, obviously, she's amazing. I think that goes without saying, but...
I paid her to say that.
Yeah, she's paying me later.
Full-time artist Polly Pincot chose to work from a slightly overexposed image for her self-portrait. She liked how the inclusion of the camera diverted focus from her face.
Polly, there's already a terrific likeness just in this drawing that you've made. Do you normally get a likeness this early?
If I use the grid, I tend to get a better likeness. Once the paint goes down, it's a completely different story. I'd usually be going in with a bit more bravado. I'm just scared of putting paint down and losing the likeness.
And what are your strategies then for keeping the likeness?
Just stepping back a lot, referring to the picture and to Kush as well. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I can close my eyes and I can see her.
You're burned into her brain.
You are.
So my composition, I have gone for kind of a half body with quite a bit of the dress showing. I was just going to do head and shoulders, but you can't say no to that.
Georgie Huxley is a professional artist who was inspired to create a playful portrait celebrating the mundanity of her breakfast. It took over 20 hours to create. Georgie, the dress is there. What issues is that going to create in terms of time?
I am quite slow, but I'm hoping that I can kind of keep it loose and make quite fast progress.
Good.
I want to wait and see with the background. I love the idea of this green, and I would love to kind of get that in somehow, but it's kind of a later decision. We'll see.
You've got very small feet.
I do have very tiny feet, them poking out of
Sorry,
my
I didn't mean, I
jumpsuit.
just noticed.
I know.
How small are they?
They are size 1.
Size 1?
Yeah. My
like-
mum says I have just toes on the end of my legs.
Sort of Cinderella vibes going on here.
I think the Cinderella vibes are here.
True. True.
Baaba is amazing. I love his skin tone. It gives me a range of color palette with complexity. I love the hair texture as well. I've done some practices within the 4-hour time limit, but I just want to make sure I can do something what the judges are looking for.
Shyam Ramsey lives in London. His self-portrait is all about emotion and shows him taking a cold shower, which he finds both physically and mentally therapeutic.
You gave us quite a realist painting, but it was so painterly as well.
I like a style where it combines both hyperrealism and abstract, because I feel like that's how you depict emotion from someone.
I mean, one of the things in your self-portrait was the variation of tonalities and light in the skin. Here at this early stage, some of the areas it looks sophisticated, but some it looks sort of like I'm seeing the underneath at the minute. Is that something that you're going to build on over the day?
I'm looking to build up some of it, but then I'm going to leave some as well. What do you think? Do you think I should?
I'm not going to say anything, because if I get it wrong and then you don't go through, you'll be chasing me around this circle, telling me off.
The composition I have, it's quite a nice structured pose. Gary fell into it quite naturally. I definitely prefer drawing from life. It's kind of developing in the stages that I usually draw in. Maybe it's a little slow, but I'm okay with it.
Pierce Rhodes works as both an art teacher and a life model. Choosing a pose that conveyed movement, his self-portrait is an exploration in the capabilities of graphite pencil.
So Pierce, from satanic dancing to princess,
Yeah.
maybe they inhabit the same world or the
Possibly.
same fairy tale.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
However, the way you've tackled the subject matter in terms of mark making, there's a lot of putting on and taking off.
Yeah. I think everything needs to have a relationship throughout. So if I change something here, I can start then noticing how it changes what it looks like in a different side of the paper, right?
I like the format and I like the presence of Carly, so well done.
Thanks very much.
The artists are 1 hour into their 4-hour portrait challenge.
To be honest, I'm scared. I'm scared of making the wrong marks, but I've just got to take it as it comes and see what happens.
I am nervous. It's one of those situations where you can start to have more and lose that likeness. So I want to build up paint quite slowly in the hope that she still remains there, like her essence.
Karen has really nice structure on her face, so I have to really develop that. Like where the light is landing on her cheeks and her forehead and her chin. I'd be very careful about the shape of that light to really represent her.
The artists are into their second hour, creating portraits of classical singer Paoli, stage and screen actress Kush Jumbo, and musician Baaba Maal.
Are you awake still?
Oh, a little bit tired, but it's okay.
Are you comfortable?
I am, for now.
Yeah. Have you had a look at them, or are you waiting till the end?
Not really. I wanted to get the surprise at the end to see what's gonna come up.
Good.
Lizzie Little works as a teacher in Glasgow. Her self-portrait took 10 hours and shows her sitting in her studio in quiet reflection.
Lizzie, one of the things I noticed in your self-portrait was in the bottom right-hand corner. You had a sort of shorthand.
Yes, I tend to choose a side of the face to have heavier details, and then they kind of drift off and melt off into the background. And I've not quite decided where I want that to be.
And Baaba as a sitter, are there any sort of tricky elements about him?
I would just say maybe the different patterns on the shirt that I kind of want to incorporate, but my risk as well is I don't want to overwork it.
Do you usually work this quickly?
Yes. Usually my friends are my sitters, and I don't want to keep them uncomfortably still for too long.
Right, so for the sake of your friendships, you've learned to paint very quickly.
Yeah.
Issue 1 is a professional artist. She chose the highly saturated colours in her self-portrait to reflect her bold style and personality.
I see you're working directly from life. How are you seeing Kush in terms of coloration?
I see a lot of crazy colors on her face too, I think in my self-portraits. Like
a lot of crazy colors on your face, apparently.
Yeah, I hope so. I've got a lot of makeup on.
And so what are you seeing now then? Obviously we've got a very intense red set that's coming in immediately.
I've done the background weirdly first because I want to remind myself that this figure is in a very red space.
Yeah, so you can't sort of wait till later to put the background in because the background is informing the way you're seeing the face.
I didn't trust myself today with nerves, so I've decided to use a grid. I was hoping to be a bit quicker on than this, but I'm going to block in with a load of paint and then go back in with the detail.
Tamsin Hennessy lives and works in Warwickshire. This is her first self-portrait, which was created in oils on canvas and took 12 hours to produce. You've got a dog portrait through past the judges. Not many people do that.
Really?
Yeah, they're normally allergic to pet portraits.
I was trying to hide from myself.
Is that what it was? Look at the dog.
It was.
You've got a very beautiful sitter.
Oh.
That can sometimes be a problem, can't it?
Yes, when I first saw her, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, what do you want? Something really craggy?
Yes.
Someone 106 years old?
100%. She's absolutely stunning. I did want to get all the dress in, but I struggle with a 4-hour time window, so I'm sticking with Head and Shoulders, I think.
Right. Each sitter has brought with them something meaningful, which the artists can choose to include or not.
Tell me about your object.
This is a complete works of Shakespeare that my mum gave to me when I was 8 or 9, and this was her study copy of Shakespeare at secondary school.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So yes, this book has been used for many things. It's held windows open at uni. It's made tables straight.
So it's always travelled with you?
Yes, I kind of coveted this book. So I think I saw something that had probably very fake gold in red, and I thought that looks like a bougie book for a bougie child. So I think
a bougie career.
And
I mean,
a bougie career, yeah.
Carly, I think there's such a brilliantly clever juxtaposition between all of this, incredibly operatic, beautiful, refined, regal, and this.
A few years ago, I was asked to perform it in Windsor Park in Northern Ireland. So I went out in this beautiful blue azzurro cloak and sung the Italian national anthem. And then there was a special reveal, and I was in the full Northern Ireland kit.
And I think it's so extraordinary because it's your particular heritage is woven throughout all of that as well. And I think that makes it incredibly personal and special. Great. Well, as you come on, Pierce is expecting you to sit from life.
I've got my reference point, Pierce. I'll behave.
Hi, Baaba. You brought a very beautiful, precious object with you here today. Tell me a little bit about it.
I grew up practicing myself with traditional instruments.
Yeah.
The guitar was right there just to connect me to everything that was coming from outside of Africa. It's really important when you have this guitar just not to let it on its own. You have to play it.
Yeah.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, I do, I do.
Okay,
I do.
I'm going to play a little something for you. Walinyuma, kalajo walinyuma, Baba. Baba malibi, folabi, walinyuma, kalajo. Kalajo, kalajo, ablai, ablai. Ablai Aliman.
Thank you so much. That's such an honour. That was so special.
I'm a little bit anxious. I'm a little behind where I'd like to be. I very rarely do more than the head and a bit of shoulder, so I won't be including the object, sadly.
Tussie Dunstall is an art teacher. Her self-portrait took 3 hours and was created in watercolour and gouache. She hopes that it highlights both her shy and good-humoured nature.
Tussie, you are a colourist, aren't you?
Yes, I am a colourist.
As you're painting now, are you looking to replicate the tones as they appear in Kush's face?
I feel that I interpret the colours that I see, because her colours are very soft and the image has made it a bit harsher.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the challenge, to capture her softness.
Yes. I love the fact that you've got your whole studio here. I mean, how many pans of watercolour does an artist need?
Well, not millions, because you tend to use the same colours again and again.
I'm not trying to nail the eye or the nose, but I just really want to get them in the right place. At the moment, I haven't got any plans to include the guitar. It depends how desperate I get at the end.
Mick McNicholas is a Berkshire-based musician and artist. He attributes his manic-looking grin in his self-portrait to feeling stir-crazy after the national lockdown.
Mick, in your self-portrait, one side of the face was sort of smudged away.
Yeah.
Here, it looks much more defined.
The reason that the self-portrait was like that is because I was painting from life and I had to go and do something else.
Okay.
So I stopped.
Right.
But I liked it.
And you've got that sort of nobility of Baaba's head there. Do you feel like you've got the essence of him now?
I think I'm happier with the drawing. Okay. But it's still a start, though, and I'm conscious of the fact that we're heading near to the second half. Well,
second half of the day, but you're doing fine.
Today's 9 artists are coming to the halfway point of the 4-hour challenge.
I'm a little nervous. I'm not getting on as quickly as I wanted to, but in the next 2 hours, I'm going to completely cover the canvas and then focus on the detail.
This stage is kind of the bit where I'm a bit nervous. I need to decide where and if I want to add some elements of tone to the background, just to start to create a greater context.
I'm going more into the details now. I kind of want to include the text on the book, but instead of using the brush, I use one of my alien-shaped knife, which can create 5 lines in one stroke.
It's the halfway point of the 4-hour challenge for the artists and their sitters. Musician Baaba Maal, actress Kush Jumbo, and opera singer Paoli.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm still
Yeah.
poised.
Is it therapeutic?
Actually, it is. It's sort of like waiting for Christmas because everybody can see what's going on,
Exactly.
but I can't. It's
You're
funny.
not just being watched by us. No pressure.
So this morning we had a wall bursting with personality. Has that translated into exciting art?
I think it's translated into quite a few nerves.
Carly's given us an incredibly strong look. The dress, the train, even the shirt. Is that what you want as an artist?
I think the artists have to find their own Carly, and that's always the challenge that we're setting the artists.
I think Georgie's understood that red train is a great counterpoint, isn't it? So we want to get that in. So it's lovely that she's sitting on the left. The head is very small, but from a self-portrait, we know she can do tiny, tiny heads.
Piers, who we first met in this underworld naked dancing extravaganza, I mean, that couldn't be further from what he's having to portray today.
Yeah. I know he's struggled a little bit with the light on Carly, so he's been introducing it himself by rubbing out the dark lines in order to create that sense of light.
But I do commend him for doing the whole figure.
Tamsin was so nervous at the start. Has she started to pull it round?
The eyes have just gone in, so it's starting to make more sense, but I think she picked the right picture of Carly. There's a playful cheekiness that comes despite this poise and the persona, and that's what she's called.
Baaba says it's a very meditative experience. Is he a good sitter?
He's a great sitter. He's sort of quite regal and strong, and he has the most beautiful suit on. It's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
It's odd, as you're talking about Baaba's sitting, I'm thinking he's sitting perfectly for somebody who wants to paint only from life.
I think Mick made a really clever choice working on the rectangle to include Baaba down below the shoulders. We see a lot of head and shoulders cut off here.
You just like the suit. You really
I
want
love
the suit in there, don't
I
you?
love that suit.
I think it's remarkable how quickly Soriano's working. I mean, to get that level of finish, to have a correspondence to the submission in half a day is very impressive.
And you really get the presence of the man and the mood.
Lizzie's struggling with the likeness.
Does Lizzie care about the likeness?
I don't know.
I don't feel she does. I think she's an artist who uses what's in front of her to make an interesting drawing.
Yeah. I think she hasn't chosen the right photo, Baaba, and that's the issue, actually. And it's a shame, because I love the way that she works.
Kush has 3 women painters, and it really is a sisterhood over there. They spent 10 minutes making sure everyone was happy.
Yeah, it was lovely how she collaborated with her artists. She's a phenomenal presence, and I think that's come across in Ishu's painting and the whole figure. The painting's going on in such a way that it just needs some small adjustments.
Polly's painting, I'm finding very moving. Is anyone else getting that? No, by the looks in your face.
I'm finding Polly's painting so slow. I keep on going round, and every time I come round, it's still the same. Like, come on.
That's because I'm standing in front of it crying all the time and she can't get to it.
Polly made an absolutely resplendent drawing. Now she's got to spend the rest of the day terrified that she's going to lose that.
Tussie spent a long time on her drawing, and the paint's only just starting to go down.
The drawing was to learn the face, and then the painting was supposed to have no drawing on it. Then the painting went wrong, so then she's gone back to the original drawing. The likeness isn't perfect, because it was really just a study. That said, I love the way that Kush's head feels so believable.
What she really needs to do is just take herself out for a walk and then come back and start again. She's fighting against this drawing that she's got.
Do you mind taking all the artists out for a walk?
Well, I mean, at the moment, I've booked in 3 artists to take a walk and 3 to tell to bloody hurry up.
I think I'm going to hang this portrait either in my living room, or I could be very self-indulgent and it might go in my bedroom where all my dresses hang and everything.
I went for a knit and some jeans because there is barely a picture of me where I'm not in like a costume. I don't want to play a character when I'm being painted.
For me, it's all connected, you know, the painting, the music. I'm very excited to see what's gonna come up after these 4 hours.
With those 4 hours nearly up, Some artists have started including bolder elements, which could upset the balance of their portraits.
Cheyenne, I feel like I've caught you at quite an interesting moment where the background's going on.
The background is giving me a choice of colours to choose from, but also I don't want to overdo it as well, so yeah.
Yeah, because I guess what you've achieved in the head is so sensitive that you can't interrupt too much.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the hierarchy. What do you think I should do?
Oh, not allowed to say.
Georgie, the face is so prominent at the moment, but that's going to shift so much when you put the full red in.
I'm slightly worried I've bitten off a bit more than I can chew. But I think I'm going to keep it quite loose and quite thin, so it's not too detracting.
Okay.
Polly, how have you found today?
I got too scared of making the wrong marks, so I basically wasn't doing much for quite a long time.
I see.
But, you know, you overthink it, and I wouldn't do that if I was at home.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's something that I'm half happy with at the end. Will suffice.
I feel a little bit rushed. My plan went wrong, which is unusual, but I think I've pulled it back. I've got to do something with the background, but otherwise I think I'm on track.
I'm trying to kind of get some really key things, particularly like around the eyes, because I feel like that's where the character, that's where the soul kind of comes out.
I've got to work on everything, really. I've got the eyes, got to work on the nose, got to work on the highlights. Yeah, I've got quite a bit to do.
The 4-hour painting competition to portray opera singer Paoli, musician Baaba Maal, and actress Kush Jumbo is almost complete.
Issue, what still needs doing?
I might add something with the tiniest brush I have.
The tiniest brush you have,
Just
okay.
make some contrast with the big brush stroke I got.
I'm thinking of adding the white ink drip similar to my submission, but I'm in a dilemma because I don't know whether to take the risk or not. The risk of overdoing something and the risk of underdoing it.
I'm just kind of touching up the fabric now. I'm kind of trying to keep it fluid. I'm feeling stressed.
Artists, you have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
I'm fiddling a little bit. I haven't completely finished the eyes, so hopefully I can do that in less than 5 minutes.
At this stage, I'm just pushing values where I can, taking things out, but it's very slight.
Artists, your time is up. Please put down your equipment and step away from your easels.
Oh my God, I feel like crying.
It's been wonderful, thank you.
The anticipation is over for the sitters, who finally get to see their artist's work and choose one to take home.
I feel like I'm on blind date. It's like,
That makes me Scylla.
what's it gonna be? Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Artists, can I ask you please to turn your easels?
Oh my God. They're proper paintings. Because from my perspective, it's just like a bit of this. It's amazing, isn't it?
Isn't it? Closer
well
look.
done. Yeah, let's go. I love my hair and all the colours in it and all the like pieces of light. It's beautiful. Not I'm beautiful, that's not what I mean, but like, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Polly.
It's making me quite emotional.
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
That looks like the person that often like reads to my kid at night time, as well as all the other things I do. It actually got more emotional as I got closer to it, so I'll be keep away from
Stay
it.
back.
I look like quite an important person there.
You are an important person.
Look at the little texture on my hair. My lashes look great too. It's amazing.
Right, Kush, you get to take one.
It's too hard. They're all beautiful. I think I have to go with the one that made me cry.
Well done, Paoli.
It's really beautiful.
Do you know where this piece of art is going to go?
I have 3 houses in Dakar, so I would like to take all of them down there. Yeah.
There's not a painting per house rule, unfortunately.
So what's going to happen now?
You're going to have to choose one only. Artists, can I ask you please to turn your easels?
Wow. They're all beautiful. Wow. You know, it made me look like many of the members of my family, my dad, my mom especially. Okay. No. We have the same kind of expression in the face. You are very talented.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Oh, wow.
Lizzie.
It's really, really, really nice. I love black and white. It's really symbolic for me. Thank you. Mick, all the time, he was asking me, just turn and look at this side. I don't know what he was looking for.
I think he wanted you to stay still, probably.
Yeah. She's beautiful. I love it.
Right, Baaba. You just get one to take away. I don't care how many houses you have.
You know, in the market of Africa, you negotiate everything. Thank you, all of you. You have been an inspiration all day. But I'm going to choose this one.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Lizzie.
Are we ready?
Yeah? Okay,
let's go.
artists, can I ask you please to turn your easels?
Oh, wow. Oh, they are beautiful and also different.
Good, isn't it?
Quite speechless,
Yeah.
It's me looking back at myself. It's really quite amazing.
Should we have a closer look?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right.
I really would.
Do you need- Oh, what are you doing?
I'm gonna.
Oh, I see, you're
I'm gonna
detaching.
unhook.
Look at that.
Do you see?
Can I wear it?
Anytime. That's really beautiful. Congratulations. I can see the sheen on the dress. I can see the jewels sparkling. It's beautiful. It
Thank
really
you.
is.
Thanks very much.
That's gorgeous. You made my eyes twinkle. There's a real kind of 1940s essence about this one. It's stunning. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
I love that you can see the folds in the dress. It's
Thank you
a
so
really, really
much.
special picture.
Thank you.
Right, Carly. You get to take one home with you.
It's a really hard decision. I'm gonna go with Georgie.
Thank you.
Hi, Georgie.
Thank you very much.
While the artists enjoy some downtime, it's up to the judges to evaluate today's work.
There are 2 things I really love about Yushu's painting. The way in which she uses the palette knife so subtly and so delicately to make these skinny little lines in the face, and the way the jeans fall away in the bottom half.
Man, Polly took a long time. She was just reluctant to put the paint down. It's still there, but only reluctantly. But she's got a powerful Kush, hasn't she?
You know, we always complain. They always overwork it. If only they just stopped with, you know, this is, I think, the just stop bit.
Yes.
I so felt for Tussie earlier today, but I think she really pulled it back.
This is a really beautiful picture. I love the treatment of the hair, I love the treatment of the face. It's an intoxicating image.
I think Georgie made some very intelligent choices very early on. The way the red leads you in and the eye leads you off is very beautifully done.
Tamsin's got a great likeness.
It's got a lovely presence and alertness to it. I love the positioning of Carly within it, and the sort of dusty blue that she's picked up in the background is gorgeous.
Pierce didn't give us much in common with his submission. I love the way that he's caught the way that Carly was sitting, and she really was sitting. For him, particularly, because he did all of this from life.
Mick is one of those artists who just use the day to make a painting they want to make, really.
We just happen to be here.
And it's interesting, his self-portrait wasn't a great likeness, and this isn't a great likeness, but it's a great presence.
I think what's lovely about Lizzie's portrait is that you can kind of get lost in these independent parts of the drawing.
I love the hair and the shadow of that little lock that's falling over the forehead that sits on it. Just really well observed.
Shyam's Baaba, it's got a sort of rigid nobility to it. There's a sense of depth from that front light of that cheek across Baaba's face. To get that working is just extraordinary.
The way that he animates the background is really important to how we understand and how we feel about the picture. I think it was a hard day today. I think there was a lot of artists who had a nervous energy.
It's unusual to have a cluster of people getting so anxious.
But not this artist. This artist went off at the starting gates.
I like the likeness on this one, I like the attitude.
This one, on the other hand, torturous to watch it come to life, but we have to just look at the artwork and say, that's great.
So I'm glad we all agree then.
So that's interesting three,
Artists, thank you for being so creative and producing such stunning portraits. The judges have now decided on a shortlist of 3. The first artist is Ishu Wang. The second is Shyam Ramsey. And the third artist is Paoli Pincot.
Just had the best day. I felt quite emotional when Baaba put my drawing, and it's quite amazing to think that that's going to go all the way to Senegal as well.
The first thing you notice when you look at all those 6 paintings is how similar in style each of the artists has been today to what they did before.
Yeah, and I think that we've got 3 great artists. They were able to find an equivalence today to what happened in their submission.
So let's start with Ishu.
It's a beautiful colour register. She brings tones together in a sharp way that cries for attention. This is shouty and loud, but she knows how to make them work effectively together.
I think it's quite unusual to be able to have these deep, strongly painted hues and also have a sensitive, open sitter. Lovely.
I think Shyam's palette is kind of interesting in its restrainedness. I mean, it's all greys and browns. But what he's able to do in terms of detailing, in terms of expression, is kind of miraculous with just very few colours.
So obvious similarities in Shyam's background treatment.
I think it's interesting because they could slightly be done by different artists if the backgrounds weren't unified.
It makes me question whether Paoli consistently likes to use this grey background that she's painting on.
Today's painting breathes as a result of the grey coming through, but I could do with a bit more finish, funnily enough. But her attitude as she's looking at us, watching her take a photograph, Kush's attitude towards us, I mean, it's about that connection. It works very well.
So is it fair to say that overall the portraits they've painted today have reinforced what you like about them as an artist rather than revolutionised your thinking about them?
A revolution would scare me more because I'd be wondering what we'd get next rather than having a level of confidence.
Yeah.
Ishu, Shyam, Paoli, you've done so well to make it through to the shortlist. But as you know, only one artist can go through to the semi-final. That artist captured a profound likeness of their sitter and is Paoli Pincot.
Oh my God, well done. My whole body is shaking and I just can't believe that I've just been selected to go through. I'm just completely overwhelmed. I'm gonna cry again. I feel like I'm gonna cry again.
Today was an amazing experience. Everyone's work was amazing. Paoli is amazing, it's beautiful likeness and colours, and I learned a lot.
Well done, you really complete painting.
I think Paoli's portrait is very good at capturing the sitter, And I really liked her eyes. I really brought the painting to life.
Yeah, next time, less nerves.
I know, just get on with it.
Polly's portrait packed a punch. She barely put any marks down, and what she put down was so poignant, it reduced Kush to tears. In the semi-final, all Polly needs to work on is her nerves and getting more paint down, because we know she can do it. Her self-portrait had a subtlety and a beauty to it, and if she can combine that with the emotional punch of today's portrait, she's on to a winner.
I'm feeling excited to do it again now, actually. I'm not going to mess around so much. Hopefully I'll come in with a bit more confidence and just embrace the day.